All right, this is March 22nd, 2025, Granbury, Texas, Hood County. Today we got Mom wanting to open the hive. So we have not inspected this, or I have not. No one has since the winter. So she's gonna do the honors. And this is the Apame hive and the queen from Beeweaver.
Is this the only latch?
No, one on the other side. So we will see a combination of both things, is how well this did over winter. This is the only one that was one deep and not anymore. So we shall see. A few dead bees. That's
Where?
expected. Right there.
Oh, okay.
That's expected though. Hive tool, you want to pop it off? But first I'm going to check how much sugar there is. Plenty of sugar still. In both.
A lot of dead bees.
So go ahead and take the edge. Pop that. Just grab it. Pull it off.
Wow, look at all the bees.
Now do the other one. We're gonna do it. This is supposed to be her hive.
It's supposed to be my hive to take care of, but I'm learning.
I went above and beyond.
Okay, now what?
Now what you want to do is, I'm going to take this for a second. Typically what you're going to do is you're going to take each one of these and break them apart. Break them all apart. And it's kind of hard to break apart. And then you're going to want to take this frame out.
The very first one?
Yep. And let's see it. Nothing on that one. So they still got room to grow.
Lots of room to grow.
No, leave it out and lean it up against. That's the proper way to deal with it, especially on a one deep. Then you want to take this one, and remember I didn't break that side, so you're going to have to break that side. Like I showed you. No. Like this. Like I showed you.
Okay.
There you go.
So take this one out.
Yep, look at it.
There's a few bees on it. But
Now put it back in. And
look at the next one.
Then grab this one.
Look at this.
Okay, turn it around.
Look at this.
All right, they're drawing it out. That's good. Now put it back in.
That's a good one.
Now it's just mainly comb. Hold on, I want to look at something. What I'm looking at is they're drawing comb, but I'm looking for eggs for the queen. Because the queen's somewhere. We got to be very careful because this is the Beeweaver queen. This was the expensive one. And this is where the queen will probably be on this one or the next one. So what you want to do, here, you want me to show you how I do it? Okay.
I don't see any eggs or anything.
There you got pollen in here. Okay, whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, we're going back to the basics for a second. Hold this. Step back a second. Come off to the side so you can film and see me. We're going to go through the basics a little bit here. Alright, hive tool. So basically, what I wanted you to do is break all these immediately for inspection purposes. So now that they're all broke, sorry, the camera was not pointed in the right direction.
Sorry, I didn't know.
Well, I'm talking to you two. And what you're going to want to do is, you're holding the hive tool in your hand. So here, you'll typically grab, you'll move it up. Then with your dominant hand, they'll grab this one out. This one's drawn up pretty well. Lots of pollen in there. Actually, you see a little bit of eggs right there. Some brood right there. So the queen was on this one at some point. Now, this one, I'm pulling it up, and notice I'm keeping in it lots more brood on this one. A lot more brood. On both sides.
They're getting mad.
There's the queen right there.
Where?
Right there.
Yes, I see it.
Can you see that, YouTube?
I hope so.
Hope so, but that's the Beeweaver queen. So not too bad, decent pattern. Not a lot going on right now. Checking each side. So there's not a lot of brood right now going on from what I'm seeing. So that's, I don't like that. From what little bit I'm seeing, there's not a lot of brood.
What are they all bounding in that one spot for? It's like they're all climbing on top of each other.
Where, right there?
Right in here.
They're probably feeding or putting pollen in. See, there's some pollen and different things in there. And then let's see this one here. Yeah, they're making all the comb, so they're about to be ready to start really going to town on this. They're even on this one to start working on this one, hopefully. So, sorry, I kind of took that one over. But notice how each time I had the frame over the hive.
Yeah.
That way, if the queen fell, it's going right back into the hive. And you're not sitting there grabbing one-handed. If that slipped, the whole frame's crashing. So you didn't want to have to do that. So, not bad. And it's very methodical. You got to break everything loose. And you got to pop it so that way you can actually open it. Once this gets too deep, it's going to be a whole lot more difficult to do it. To deal with all of it. So that's why I'm trying to help you get the basics going a little bit stronger before you go on.
So is it ready for another?
It is not ready for another box.
I didn't think so.
I thought it would be, but it is not.
But they
And at the
don't have
very
many eggs.
no, it does not have much brood right now, but I'm about to help fix that because I'm going to put pollen patty in here. Is what I'm about to do. I'm about to grab one off the thing real quick. Okay. Okay, so I just got an old piece of pollen patty. I didn't get a huge piece, but I got one. What I'm gonna do here, they're obviously going for the sugar a bit, and you can feel how that naturally kind of fits. I'm just gonna lay it in here with the sugar and let them go to town. That way they got a little more pollen and they can eat it up. Actually, that did not fit. There, now it fits. So now they should be able to go around, find the pollen wherever they need to, along with sugar to help drawn out comb.
Is it time to open the doors a little wider?
No, not for this size of a hive. I would not yet. When it got bigger, possibly, but I would still wait a little bit until they really got a lot of brood going. And then that is this hive. There you go.
Thank you.